What is this fascination that people have got with starting a business? I honestly don't get it. 20% of businesses die within a year. 50% fail within 5 years. 65% of businesses are not around in 10 years' time. Yet, you keep telling yourself that the stock market's risky. When I ask people, what are you going to do in 5, 10, 15 years? I get told all the time, oh, I'm going to start a business. I'm like, fantastic. Doing what? Well, not sure yet. The only businesses that survive are the ones that provide a service or a product where there's a gap in the market. And more often than not, it needs to be something that you are really, really passionate about. And guess what else it involves? A lot of bloody hard work. I remember starting doing this in my early 20s, which is not even a proper business if I'm being completely honest. It's a business within a business because the framework's already there. My regulation, my compliance, my payroll, it's all taken care of for me by the group that I work with. And I also got a lot of coaching, a lot of mentoring on how to find clients, how to manage clients, and so on and so forth. And I still get that today. But I still had to eat a lot of shit for a good 7 or 8 years to get anywhere near the position where I'm at now, where I can work 4 days a week, where I can go on holiday and I can switch my phone off. But I can only do that because I've got a solid team around me that took me 10 years to build. Shout out to Jess and Ryan. And I worked 7 days a week. Your 14, your 15, your 16-hour days. I spent a solid 5 years doing between 4 to 6 flights a week, every week, away from my family, staying in crappy hotels, hiring crappy hire cars, sitting eating out of the car. I remember the stress and the hassle and the worry about having a bad week or a bad month. Why would anyone want to go through that in the 50s, in the 60s, in retirement? I know I certainly wouldn't. Now look, if it's something you're passionate about and you've always wanted to do, fair enough. But have a plan B. Whether that be money in investments, pensions, properties, something that gives you an income. Because as the stats show, whether you like it or not, you have a much larger chance of it not working. But do you know what else I think? I think a lot of the time people hide behind it and they use it as an excuse. It's easier to hide behind this pipe dream than having to face facts that you need to start putting money away today. It's easier to lie to yourself on why it's gonna be all right, when in reality, it's probably not if you don't do something about it today, which is work out how much income you need and when, and then funnel that back to today and work out how much that means you need to put away today and keep putting away on a monthly basis for the next 5, 10, 15, 20 years until you've got enough assets to live off comfortably. And look, I know that's not as sexy as having entrepreneur on your social media bio, which to be fair, 9 times out of 10 when I see that, I automatically just think unemployed. Thanks for listening to my little rant. Is that a rant? We'll call it an observation. Thanks for listening to my observation. And make sure you follow us for more common sense observations just like this.